Hello, Leo. Welcome to Phoenix Heart Tarot. Hope this reading finds you well. We are doing late night vibes and trying to take a deep dive into love and romance. Hello, Leo. Welcome to Phoenix Heart Tarot. Hope this message finds you well. We are doing late night vibes. Taking a deep dive into love and romance. Please remember that these are general readings and they will not resonate with everyone. So take what does and leave the rest. If you do not know, or you may need to check your moon sign or your Venus sign. And if you do not know what I'm talking about, you can Google free birth charts. Type in your name, date of birth, and get a free birth chart so that you will know what your moon sign or your Venus sign is. Also going to be using this cute little kitty cat decks for Halloween and a few other oracle decks. If you watched my tarot review just a few days ago, I am using the Fire and Earth deck from the review. And next week I will be using the Wild Unknown from that review. And that being said, let's go, Leo. So overall, you have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. All right, so you've met someone and you guys are chit-chatting and getting to know each other. Super fantastic. That's always a fun time. All right, let's see how it's going. So to start off with, you have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess, she uses her intuition to try to make the best decisions in her life. She sits on her throne between the two pillars in front of the curtain to the universe and the unknown, tries to divinate and go within to figure out the best moves. So you are just diving deep, thinking, trying to find some balance, trying to use your intuition, trying to figure out if this is legitimate or if something is off, is it safe to love, kind of things. And your obstacle is the Lovers. So I think you may be feeling that this is the one, and you're just going within to make sure that your feelings are valid. With the Lovers in the obstacle position, could be like you guys have just always been friends, and now you both have decided, well, hey, we've been friends forever. Let's see if the next step is what we want, but you don't want to mess up the friendship, because sometimes that just happens, and that's a big fear. So becoming, taking it to the next step, taking it out of the friend zone, sometimes takes a long time. In the past, you had the Princess of Cups. So you were, it's a good luck offer, generally something unexpected, a bit of a surprise. It is an emotional offer. So it's a love offer. You had this offer in the past that came unexpected. So it may have came from this new person, and you're like, wait, what? We've always been friends. You want to go next level, and that may have taken you as a bit of a surprise. Maybe you have never thought about that person romantically. So yeah, you're confused. You're like, I don't understand. I thought you always saw me as a sister, or I thought you always saw me as a brother, but now you're saying it's okay. Is it over? So somebody might have tried to take the friendship into the next level, confuse the heck out of both of you, and now you're just like, wait, we're still friends, right? All good relationships are also people who are really good friends with each other, especially the longer you've been together. You have to be friends with each other. So if you're good friends with this person, that's a really good start. But normally you don't realize that. So yeah, you're having to be strong. You're needing to overcome your fears in this relationship, Leo. Or it could be another Leo that you're dealing with. Um, Lovers is a Gemini. Yeah, or it could be some maybe a Gemini, Leo here. But it looks like you're overcoming your fears about maybe ready to take this friendship to the next level and hope it doesn't mess up the relationship. Yeah, because you're perfectly happy now, both of you. 10 of Cups. As just leaving it like we're friends, we're best friends, but we do everything together. Y'all um, go grocery shopping together. You go to the movies together. You plan little trips and you do everything together. Perfectly happy with the way things are. So it's also one of those, do we even mess it up since it's so good as it is? Well, come into the future, you guys are going to have some options. Lots of them. There's 7 of them. There's 7 choices. You could be facing together. So, yeah, you got illumination. Something's coming to light. It's like a dawn after a darkness. So, someone flipped the light bulb on for you guys. Or maybe you guys flipped the light bulb on about, hey, we are such great friends. Why don't we take it to the next level? And surprise, expect the unexpected. So again, it's 2 surprise cards. So the revelation, the light illumination, could be, just the fact that, wow, we have been friends for like 10 years. Why are we still just friends? Why didn't we get married already? Could be coming completely unexpected and as a surprise. Yeah, it says healing takes time. Be patient with yourself. So maybe one or both of you have gone through some rough stuff in the past. Um, but right now you got, who is this guy? He is the Knight of Swords. So you're gaining some clarity about this and taking some ambitious actions, towards something you're rushing in towards. Maybe this revelation that, hey, we have been friends forever. Why not take it to next level? You're both like, yeah, you're right. Let's rush in and do this, but there is some hesitation because of, um, past relationships. You also have the King of Cups. So either one or both of you is feeling pretty stable, you know, emotionally balanced, mature, gratitude. He's a good king. He's a very fair leader. And your hopes and fears is the Death card. Well, your hopes and fears is you could be fearing that if you do take it to the next level, and it doesn't work out, that the friendship's going to end. Well, if you've been friends forever, trying the next level, you could potentially still remain friends. A lot of people still remain friends, but it is a legitimate hope and fear. Transformation like that can cause anxieties. What's going to happen? Well, it says allow yourself to rest and recharge. So instead of doing the whole rushing in so quick about it, maybe you just need to take a little rest. It's a reminder, take a little rest to help get over this anxiety that it's just going to blow the whole friendship up. Or maybe that's what happened with the is it over? Y'all tried it and it didn't work, but I think you're still friends. Nevertheless, it's confusing. It's been confusing. Um, so now you're back to just, getting to know each other. Your total outcome is the Queen of Cups. You had the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So it's a power couple. So I think with you guys getting together, it's going to be a good thing. And your anxieties are legitimate, but they're 100% human. That's normal fears. Anytime you contemplate being a little more serious in a relationship and you've already got a nice friendship foundation. It's scary to take it to that next level. All right, so the last card you have is when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. So trust in your intuition, trust in the universe. You guys have been friends for a while, taking it to the next level, didn't mess it up. As a matter of fact, I think it's going to strengthen your bond. So universe is just saying have faith, peace, and peace and faith in the universe, and peace becomes real. All right, so that was it, Leo. I hope you enjoyed this new setup for Late Night Dive. Hope it was helpful. If you like what I do and you're feeling generous, if you could hit that subscribe button, that way you won't miss any reads. I do these every week, and I look forward to seeing you. So have a nice night. See you next week.